from as a business person, it's very clear that Chesapeake College is a business. I mean, as are all not-for-profits. They have to survive at the end of the day. And the county is, I mean, the college is constantly doing PR, you know, with the 5 different counties to continue to demonstrate its value to the community. I think that study showed that, you know, and I've heard Barbara talk about it, that for every $1 of tax dollar that goes towards Chesapeake College, there's a return of $2.91. I mean, that's phenomenal. It's 3.6% of the GDP of the 5-county area. When you look at all in, what it spends, who it's paying, what it's employing, the purchases of consumables, it's a major player in our community. And it's the gateway for solving a lot of problems, for giving people opportunities to be the first person in a family to go to college. It's survival. Yeah. You know, you've got to keep enrollment up. There's not this continuous level of windfalls coming out of the state or the counties from a standpoint of, okay, we're going to increase your funding 5 and 10%. That's not the reality. It's, you know, they've had to go through some difficult times of cutting back people, et cetera, to make it a successful business and run. It's not an open checkbook scenario. Enrollment is a big part of the success of the college, this college, and all colleges. And so to continue that on, they have to promote and say, this is your time, this is your place, because you may not have thought about it.
I think when we were doing the focus groups, I mean, I heard, you know, constantly the friendliness that we have. People do think well of us. I think I always say my biggest aha moment through that whole thing was the community does not associate us with training the health providers in this region. And we are the largest trainer of the healthcare providers in this 5-county region. And that to me was just like, wow. And I looked at that as an amazing opportunity because we are doing that. And we've got to tell our story. You know, it's a great opportunity for us to talk about the CNAs, you know, the certified nursing assistants that are working in the nursing homes and the, you know, those are ours. You know, if you look, I think it's 95% of the EMTs in Talbot County were trained at Chesapeake College. And you go, the rad techs, you go into, you know, the doctor's office, the nurses that are working with you, they're trained by us. So that was kind of my biggest, wow, people don't realize, you know, and you were there for the opening of the new building, and we're going to even be able to train more and more of the health professions. And I think that's, you know, this marketing campaign is going to give us the opportunity to attract the students, to be able to tell the story. You know, we're working with Shore Health very closely to make sure that those that we're training are what they need. You know, and as healthcare changes, we're changing.
That's a huge asset, Dave, for Shore Health to have Chesapeake College training its nurses, training its techs, et cetera, because being in my former field in public accounting, it's difficult to attract local talent here or have enough to support your needs. And if not for Chesapeake College training that, they'd have to be importing nurses, et cetera. And it's common knowledge among professionals in this community that it's difficult to retain young people that come down here that are not from here. They'll maybe come for a little while and then they'll leave. So that's a real challenge. So to have young people, young and middle age, get trained, you know that they're going to stay here, and that's a very stable workforce for the physicians that they're attracting to come into this.
When I started in the business, it was kind of one size fits all. You know, you did one thing and that worked for everybody. That doesn't work anymore. And we have to be everywhere and telling all of our stories. And that's just the way communications is, you know, today. That's just what we have to do. You know, social media plays a really important part in communications now. So, you know, we focus on the AA, we focus on that transfer student, we focus on the dual enrollment, getting them there even before that. Then, you know, you're going to see us spend some more time and more effort on the career tracks. and getting people to know that we have welding. You know, we're adding electrician program. We just put a nail tech program in place in partnership with Dorchester County and with Queen Anne's County. You're going to see more of those type of stories so that people continue to understand how much we have out there. And we even go before age 17. We go with kids on campus. You can come on campus. I think they start as early as 7 or 8 years old. So we really start young. So and it is a challenge for us because we do have so many messages to tell. But I think this new marketing campaign does lend itself to being able to tell those messages. You know, my time, my place, it's my time to come get the dual enrollment. It's my time to get an AA degree. It's my time to come back and get, you know, different career training. I want to switch careers. It's my time with the seniors, you know, to come back and take our Institute for Adult Learning classes, you know, continue. So this, I really believe that this platform is going to allow us to tell those different stories, and we have to be everywhere.